Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing a bonus reading for you guys. You had the highest viewership last week, so I want to tell you thank you for that. I appreciate you guys. I am going to take just a quick second, Cancer, to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Cancer sign out there. So if you find it's not resonating for you, you can check your other signs and placements and see if those readings may have your messages. Please keep in mind the energies can reverse or flip-flop. And if it is resonating, get in where you fit in, guys. As always, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that just simply isn't for you. Spirit, can you please bring me the sign of Cancer, energy for the sign of Cancer? Cancer. All right, Cancer, you are starting out with the Death card. You have the Four of Wands in the reverse, and coming out together, we have the Emperor along with the Ace of Swords. All right, so I can see here that there's been an ending. Something here has ended or is transforming. There's something to do with wisdom with regard to this, having learned something, having gained wisdom. It does appear to be more of an ending than a transformation, but endings do bring transformation. So with the Four of Wands in the reverse, this indicates possibly an ending of a long-term relationship or possibly even a marriage. But I do feel like you're the one that is in charge of the situation. You have the Emperor here, and this tells me that you're taking charge, you're stepping up. It's a high energy that you're in, which is really good. There could be something to do with communication. So again, it looks as if you're the one who is bringing about this ending. You're definitely a lot more clear. Doesn't seem to be confusion. There's a great amount of clarity that you have, and this is what is causing you to step into this active role. So let me see who's in your energy. Show me who's in Cancer's energy, please. All right, so the person in your energy has the Page of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords and the Three of Wands. So this could be somebody who is either younger than you or maybe just a little bit more immature than you. I do feel like this person is very flirtatious. They may want to communicate with you. However, they're really up in their head. They're really up in their head about this. They don't quite know what direction to move in. They want to make a decision here, and it could be revolving around communication, but there's definitely something they're in their head about. I can see that they're choosing here to wait. They're waiting to see what's going to happen, waiting for wisdom perhaps to come to them. Let me see the energy between the two of you. Show me the energy between Cancer and this person. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, so you ending this has gotten you out of your head. It's this clarity that you have, Cancer. I feel like you're not worried about it. Now, this person may be appearing to not worry about it, but it's just not the truth. They're definitely worried, but I feel like they're appearing to act like they're not. Like I said, they could be flirtatious. They may even reach out to you in a very small manner, but they're appearing to be unconcerned, unbothered, whereas you legitimately don't seem to be bothered. What's affecting this connection is the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you could wait all day. You could wait all day. I feel like you're investing elsewhere, perhaps. With this person, they're really concerned. I don't care how they're acting. Trust me, they are definitely up in their head trying to make a decision about something. They're in this waiting mode, though, because I feel like they're waiting to see what you're going to do. Let's see your outcome. Show me the outcome. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, it's an unbalanced situation. But I really do feel that you're And I can see that. I can clearly see that, Cancer, in your energy. You're like in charge. Some of you have even started a new business or started some kind of endeavor, but you're very clear about your actions. Your vibration is high, and this person is basically wearing a false mask because they're appearing to be unworried when in fact they definitely are. And they're really trapped up in their head. So it is unbalanced, but it's in your favor. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups in the reverse. Now, you could be dealing with a fellow water sign, which would be a fellow Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But this tells me that your feelings have been removed from the situation. See, the Emperor acts in a very methodical, very business-like manner. The Emperor is very giving, but yet not overly so. It's boss energy. And I feel like you've taken your emotions out of this equation. And this person that's in your energy is holding back their emotions. So let's clarify. Spirit, what is the Death card here? What is the Death card here for the sign of Cancer? Yeah, this is a situation that at some point you really did invest a lot into. Yeah, you're not waiting. You have the Three of Wands in the reverse, and you basically are saying, I don't care if this person is waiting. You're avoiding a tower moment with this person. You're avoiding any more conflict. And I feel like you may have had a tower moment in the past, especially when this connection ended, but you're not waiting around for this person anymore. You're in charge of your life here, and it's good energy that you're exhibiting here. I do feel like you did have a tower moment at some point, but you have you either have rebuilt your life or you're in the process of doing so. Why is the Four of Wands here in reverse? Yeah, look at that, Empress. You're balanced as far as your masculine and feminine energies as well. All right, so some of you may be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, but this is telling me that you have a lot of prosperity coming to you. You're seated in this very high energy. You've realized that whatever this connection was not successful, and I feel like you're no longer waiting around for this person. You've kind of rebuilt your energy here, and, you know, it's like you're saying to me, everything that you invested in, and it was considerable amount, it was for naught. It was not successful. So you've kind of pulled back and you're doing you. And, you know, some of you may have met your legitimate counterpart as well. Let me look at this bottom energy. You may have felt like this person was a twin flame, and for some of you, and at this point, you're realizing that you have everything you need within you. All right, so we have the Hermit reverse, Judgment reverse, and the Eight of Swords. So I do feel that, I feel like you're back on the scene if you haven't been going out, because I do feel like a lot of you isolated yourself for a time being. You're not doing that any longer. The answers that you were looking for, Cancer, you've found them. You have found the answers, and the answer is in moving towards another connection that is a very high order. This person would be your counterpart. And that's where your concerns, your worries are. It's not with this person. You may have thought that this person was your counterpart at some point, but now you're realizing differently. And with that moment of clarity, that's all you needed. You're basically saying there's no way you're going back into that. You have total clarity. You're very balanced. You're in a high vibration. And I feel like you're worried more about your true counterpart, not this person. Some of you have met the person who, you know, legitimately is. So this could have been a false twin flame. Let's look at their energy. Spirit, why is the Page of Wands here for this person in Cancer's energy? Why is the Page of Wands here for the person in Cancer's energy? I can tell you this person is a little resentful that they feel about the way you ended it or that you ended it. Yeah, 5 of Cups and Temperance in reverse. They're trying to heal themselves. They're definitely unbalanced emotionally. This is somebody who is pretty immature, and they're sitting in regret. They're sitting in regret for the way they treated you, but they're not showing that. They're showing you that they're unconcerned. They could even be flirting with others where you can see it. They may even be trying to contact you in a very small way. All right, we have the 9 of Wands reversed and the 10 of Wands. So they're acting like all their problems are solved. Yeah. When in reality, they do want to resolve the problems between the two of you. However, they're just growing. So it's because of their attitude. It's the way they're behaving. I do feel like, you know, they're trying to act very nonchalant about what happened between the two of you. They're acting like, you know, they just gave up on the connection. It just didn't work out. But in fact, they're being patient. They're waiting to see what you're doing. They're in their head about this connection. And their problems have essentially only grown. And they're definitely in regret for the way that, you know, whatever they did that caused you to gain this clarity and to see that they were not your person, they're now in regret of that. Why is the 3 of Wands here? Yeah, they're actually very overwhelmed with their thoughts right now. I think this person felt like, you know, you were always going to be there. And now that you're not, they're struggling. All right, so 4 of Coins reversed, Star card in reverse. So some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius. I'm also seeing Sagittarius, but don't get too hung up on the signs. This person feels that they have no other choice but to release the connection and to let you go. And they're not hopeful that you're going to be coming back. And this is what's causing all of the emotional distress that they're feeling. But they just don't want to show you that. So let's see. Why is the 9 of Swords in reverse? They don't want you knowing how devastated they are by this ending. Strength card and the Queen of Wands. All right, so yeah, this person is definitely flirting. They may even be in a relationship with somebody else or have someone else in their life. But if they are, that relationship is not doing well, and it's not doing well because this person is emotionally unbalanced. However, you're coming from a position of strength. I can see that you've been really working on yourself. You've been really coming to terms with things in your life. It's given you great clarity. It's helped you to balance out your masculine, your feminine energies. It's put you in this position of receiving. So your energy is really good. Now, I do feel that you did have a strong connection with this person. And see, they're feeling that, but the thing is that they're not going to show you that. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? Yeah, they may have been a bit of a player. Knight of Wands, 5 of Swords reversed. They're waiting to talk to you. So this may have been an on-again, off-again relationship. And this person is worried about when they're going to talk to you. When can they come back in? When should they come back in? Should they come back in? They're definitely up in their head. They're trying to make a decision about this. They want to resolve the problems with you, but it seems insurmountable to them. Now, in your energy, you're just avoiding conflict. You feel like this was unsuccessful. You're in the Empress mode here, and you just don't want any more conflict. And you certainly don't want conflict if you have found somebody that you do believe is your counterpart. So you're investing elsewhere. in a situation where there's not all the conflict that was occurring with this person. So let's see your outcome. Show me the outcome at the end of the week for Cancer. Show me the outcome at the end of the week for Cancer. All right, so we have the Three of Swords reversed. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And we have the Two of Swords. So, yeah, you reached a crossroad in your life. That's what's happened here. Where you would have to make a decision. So if this person does come back in with communication, they may be trying to bring you in as a third party. But I feel like they're trying to come in as a third party, to be honest with you. They just can't really and truly accept that whatever was between the two of you is over. However, I don't see this being a balanced connection. It was very stagnant, and that's not changing. And you know that. You know that that's not happening. And there's something to do with this person having choices, and they were going back and forth. And this is what you're pondering on. This person may have had a choice. It could have been between you and someone else, or you in another situation of some sort. But you're realizing, you gain the clarity that this is a stagnant situation. It was unequal. And whereas in the past you were very worried, I feel like now they're very worried. And you're aware of it, but you just basically don't care because you've moved on with your life. It was when you elevated your energy, when you increased your vibration, that possibly somebody else came in who is your true counterpart, but you may have believed this person was, but it was just a stagnant situation, which means this person was likely a karmic. In their energy, they're trying to heal. They're realizing that they have to let you go. They're still in this waiting energy. They still want to talk to you. They still want to resolve things, but it's overwhelming to them. So they feel they have no choice but to release you and let you go. Their emotions are definitely imbalanced here, and this person is in need of healing for sure. I do see healing happening for this person. If they do approach you trying to come in as a third party, I can see you're having none of that. It's just a stagnant situation, and it's stagnant because this person is energetically refusing to release you, basically. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. This is underlying energy, and it does tell me that, you know, you're elevated. You've gone from the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Empress in the lower arcana, where you are strong, resilient, you know, independent, definitely in touch with source, because you've left your emotions out of it with this person. You've graduated into the Empress in the major arcana after the ending of this connection, where you're in a receiving mode, and you're going to be receiving. And from that, you even elevated up to the Emperor energy, where you took charge of the situation. So you may be even telling this person, if they do approach you in some flirtatious manner, this is done. I am done here. I am not moving back towards this. I'm not. So I feel like you outgrew this person, basically. And they're having to come to terms with that. But it's difficult. And I feel like most of that is going on behind the scenes. They don't want you to know how deeply this has affected them. But trust me when I tell you this, it has deeply affected them. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card, and we'll see what comes out for you, Cancer. Pulling for the sign of Cancer. I'm hearing sorry, not sorry. I'll take one more shuffle, and then if nothing pops out, we'll just split the deck. All right, let's split. All right, we have eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. Interesting. Okay, so let's read that. Give me just a second. All right, it says, when the body leaves us and our souls are above, our possessions no longer, nothing remains but the intertwining of love. All of us are the product of millennia of love. Our parents, 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 our ancestors by blood and ritual all have in some way created the DNA that weaves throughout our bodies. Love, in fact, powers life and death. When most of us first encounter death in our lives, we experience grieving too, and in some ways that feeling could be described as an absence of love and the absence of that person or being. But the kind of love that is often shared between family members, friends, and lovers, separated only by physical death, is the kind that poets wax lyrical about. That is truly eternal and transcends death. Should you get this card, you are being reminded that love is the most powerful force in the universe. It is more powerful than death itself. Love lingers. It leaves its own legacy, and we should be aware of this every day that we live. For those that are ready for and desiring of a partner, it also indicates that a significant love is close at hand and to be ready to be open to this new experience. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, You've created a death of this connection. And I do feel like you guys were the one that created it. But through that death, there's a transformation that's happened. And this Emperor is your concern at this point. If you haven't met him, you soon will. So, all right. Well, I do hope that this is helpful for you. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you guys in your next weekly reading, namaste.